Hey y'all gamers, Stardust Beach back. Today we're going to be playing some Smash DLC discussion. My name is Sean, this is Minato. How we doing, Minato?
Fine. Can't wait to get into this discussion. You know, pretty mighty fine game, Smash Bros. You know, so I just thought, maybe
Yeah,
maybe
it's an okay
DLCs
game, I guess,
yeah,
DLC could make it a little bit better.
So how are we gonna start this out? Do we want to explain the what
yeah,
we're doing here?
First,
or...
I just want to clarify. Okay, we made bingo cards, and we put Joker in the middle, and we gotta guess the DLC. It's a 3x3 bingo card, and we don't really have a prize. I don't know. Psyche was gonna do this with us, but Psyche kind of dipped.
Oh, it's like a Subway
Subway gift card,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is that but I heard that Subway's laying off some people, closing down some locations. Like the Subway near my house is actually gone.
Damn.
So yeah, I don't know if I can make good use of that gift card.
Okay.
I mean, it's good.
If we can figure out a reward,
if I try far enough,
I'll put it out on Twitter or something. Follow us on Twitter.
Actually, let's just let the fans decide.
Yes, our 7 viewers.
Our 7 viewers will decide our
what should the reward be
right.
for the winner.
Okay, so what do we want to do with this bingo? What are we doing with it exactly? We're predicting,
we're just
right?
predicting DLC.
Okay,
Joker's
and
the free space. It's a 3x3 card, and this
he
is
has
only
to be in the middle.
yeah. This is only for the first Fighters Pass. If they do make a second one, yes, this only counts for the first one. And
all right.
Guess let's just get into it.
Okay, so how do we want to start this, Sean?
Let's just talk. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we haven't talked about DLC predictions with each other at all.
Like the past
this
3
video.
months.
Yeah. Just delayed conversation.
Right. Okay,
let's
so
talk about Erdrick. Let's just get him out of the way.
Erdrick, okay.
Also, I'll put up both our bingo cards simultaneously, I guess.
Okay, so Erdrick is your bottom left, right?
Yeah.
So okay, so yeah, no, my Erdrick is on my middle.
I wanted him in the bottom left, so he could cover
right.
all corners.
Yeah, I'm not playing it very safe with my picks, but whatever. You probably have it more strategically planned.
See, I would say that, but I also have Porky. So. Yeah.
But I have Scorpion, so it's even. But
Scorpion,
yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
He's the outlier. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Erdrick. Okay, so main reason why Erdrick is here for me is because Vergabin, of course. We did this with the Decidueye, or not the Decidueye, but Isabelle. But I set her as an Echo Fighter. That won predictions. Shoutouts to everyone who's actually watched that video. Probably our loyal 7 fans. All right, but so Erdrick, I was thinking, Dragon Quest.
Also, wait,
Dragon Quest is pretty
before
popular.
Before you go on,
Yeah.
I guess we should cover wants for DLC and a couple direct predictions later. Since
all right, definitely.
a direct just got announced and it's tomorrow, so
what do you know?
we're recording that. Don't got a lot of time. Okay, go on, Minato.
Okay, so what I was saying, right, is that Erdrick, he's from Dragon Quest. Pretty popular series in Japan, right? Me personally, haven't played Dragon Quest, but I gotta say, Erdrick is definitely really
I was
possible.
looking up franchise sales for all these franchises, and Dragon Quest is Square Enix's second best selling franchise.
I'm assuming
over
the
Kingdom
first
Hearts
is,
and shit. Yeah, first is Final
Fantasy, yeah.
So
originally I had Slime here because Slime is the iconic thing, but I mean, how are you gonna make a moveset? But I mean, yeah, no, Vergabin kind of stepped in and was like, yeah, it's Erdrick, and I'm like, well, I mean, I heard people say it was Erdrick before, they wanted Erdrick in back in Smash 4, so I was just like, I guess it's pretty credible. I mean, he's like the Cloud, I guess.
And
of,
I would still question it, but the fact that we got
I would guess.
Brave as a
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
data mined. It's just kind of confirmed.
Yeah, it's just
me, at least.
Yeah, no, it's like it's highly. I find it really hard to disprove, honestly, but I feel like Erdrick is
even if y'all
definitely
guys
like the
hate
number one
Vergaben,
possibility at this point.
it's like it's not just him that said Erdrick. There's other makers.
So yeah, no, Erdrick is definitely up there. I was gonna put Slime. I mean, they could have made a moveset out of him. Look what they did with Piranha Plant, but I feel like if they were gonna
Slime
go with
is
a character,
more iconic. I think Slime's gonna be.
I feel like
Erdrick's,
the thing is with Erdrick is that he's another swordsman, so I don't know. Well, I don't know if he's a swordsman, but he has a sword.
He's
so
a swordsman,
kind of like,
but he uses a lot of magic. And also, you can
Robin.
play as male or female Erdrick. So yeah, just Robin.
I hope they have him as a chibi Erdrick because I like the taller one too, but I feel like this shorter one would be better overall.
Yeah, I think the design you used in your bingo is the one that I would. I mean,
it's also in your bingo card also. So I mean,
I think mine is a little different.
You have a sword.
Mine might be a little different since in that design he's really short. But yeah.
Okay, so
like between Link and Toon Link size.
Alright, so do you have anything else you want to say about Erdrick?
No.
No, nothing.
Okay. Not really. Not
really. All right. Well, anyway, do we want to just try to get rid of all the characters that we have that are, the same? Like.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to talk about Heihachi.
Okay. Yeah. So, me, not craziest Tekken fan. Like.
I've never played Tekken.
I've played it like once. and it was, God, I rented it. Right? They were just gonna ignore what happened there, all right? But yeah, so I played it once. It was all right, not my type of fighting game. Heihachi did get a Mii costume. He's pretty iconic, I have to say. Tekken is like
if Namco's gonna put in any character, Bandai Namco. It's either gonna be him or Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia.
And I thought about putting him in the bingo card. But yeah, no, I definitely.
And Tekken's still big, like
there.
Like they're still releasing DLC for Tekken 7.
Yeah, man, they got Negan.
Yeah.
Negan's coming, man.
What's stopping them from putting like fucking Master Hand in Tekken?
Yeah, Master Hand in Tekken. Okay, but yeah. So Heihachi. Pretty interesting. I don't know too much about him. I mean, from what I can tell, he's probably
cool.
Judo karate man. I'd say he'd probably be the closest character he'd probably be to is probably Ryu, but I don't know if he shoots fireballs. So
yeah, I don't know.
So I mean,
they could come up with something for him. He's a fighting game character.
I feel like Heihachi would definitely bring in that revenue, So
yeah, Heihachi was like a last minute thing. Like I think he was the last character I had in here actually.
Fun fact, Heihachi was also my last character that I added on here.
I used to have what's his name? The dog from Yoshi, Poochie.
Oh yeah, Poochie.
But the more I thought about it, I think they're just gonna have Poochie as like a spirit event. They're gonna put crafted Yoshi and crafted Poochie in.
Yeah, so what made me want to put Heihachi in was just like I was just thinking about characters off the top of my head that were talked about, and Heihachi I remember was being talked about during Smash 4, so that's the reason why I added him last.
Yeah, kind of an underrated pick, I feel.
Yeah.
For Ultimate.
So do we want to move on to Steve?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, because Steve is... After Steve,
also
all of our characters are different.
Steve.
Yeah, so, Steve...
Very popular choice.
Honestly, probably in my top 5 characters to join Smash.
So you have Steve, but not Banjo here.
Okay, so...
For your Microsoft character.
Okay, yeah, so I'll explain. So basically, I thought, if they're gonna add a Microsoft character, I mean, Steve would be the easiest choice, because Steve is just there, and if they go with Steve, I highly doubt we'd get Banjo back to back. But I don't know. Lately,
I
with
guess
that
we can
Xbox
coincide
Live
this with
announcement
Banjo also.
and stuff, the Xbox Live on Switch, right? Just you never know. I highly doubt they get 2 reps for Xbox, but well, watch Microsoft just put in Master Chief and just destroy our list. Okay, but yeah, no. So I have Steve over Banjo because Steve comes from the game Minecraft. It's pretty niche. I don't think anyone's ever heard of it. It's the second best-selling game of all time.
People really praise it though for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah. So Steve, he was there. I played a lot of Minecraft growing up. Minecraft is close to my heart. I would love to see him get in. And I think it's very possible. But I mean, I feel like there's going to be a lot of toxicity once he gets in.
Also, I don't think Steve would be called Steve. I should just put that out there.
What
he's going to be called? The player, I guess. I don't know.
The player. It's actually Alex, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. I want for skins, Alex would probably be there.
Yeah, Steve, Alex, and then like a bunch of other
yeah. So the thing is that skins. I'm just kind of iffy about is that with Alex and Steve, I don't know which one they would put in. I'd say Steve, because he's the more iconic one, but I wouldn't be surprised if they just said, oh yeah, hey look, it's Alex, guys. Steve's just a skin, it's Alex. I wouldn't be too surprised, but Steve, he can have a very unique moveset. I say he's very possible. I've said that probably 7 times.
The possibilities are freaking limitless, man.
Yeah, because it's Minecraft. I would really love a Minecraft song and a Minecraft stage.
At all.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, no, he's on the 3DS.
It's on everything.
He is. Is he on the Wii U?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't remember, but yeah. Then there's him on the Switch, which I do own. I do own Minecraft on the Switch. But yeah, no, Steve.
Sorry, we're Minecraft
I say it's very possible. I'll probably get hate for wanting him over Banjo, but I do.
No, any day. I just didn't grow up with Banjo.
But yeah,
Zooey.
So yeah, no, it's just Banjo. I feel like we can segue into Banjo here, unless you want to say anything else about Steve. Okay. So.
No. For Steve, yeah, no, he's just been really heavily rumored. Vergabens, I know we're bringing him up again, and I know some people don't like Vergaben. They think, oh no, he's just gotten lucky. No, he's not. He's not just lucky. He's some shit. And the fact that he still stands by his statement that there's Minecraft content makes me think there is. And as Xbox, I mean Microsoft and Nintendo get closer and closer as a relationship. They
yes,
I think a Microsoft character as DLC is pretty much guaranteed.
Alright. So anyway, to Banjo. I don't have Banjo on my list. I know Sean does, but Banjo, to me, I feel like he's a great pick. I mean, a lot of people in America love him, but that's the thing. In America, I don't know very many Japanese people in general because I don't talk to Japanese people. Because, I don't speak the language, but I don't know. I don't know anyone out there in Japan that's like, oh yeah, man, Banjo and Kazooie, man, like crazy. I mean,
gotta check with VG real quick.
I mean, I can see them adding Banjo and Kazooie, but I feel like Japanese people would probably be like, oh, dude,
Banjo
Captain America
Kazooie
too.
Definitely sold best in North America and Europe. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's still sold. Still sold 500,000 copies in Japan, which is not bad for the time. It sold 3.65 in total. It says.
Yeah. So Banjo, right? He fits in. Yeah. I mean, like, I know a lot of people that want Banjo. Banjo's pretty popular. Banjo's this, Banjo's that. I personally would like to see him in, but I feel like
I want to see him.
I mean, if they're gonna target, Yeah, I feel like if they're gonna target a specific crowd, if they were gonna go for like the American audience, I'd say Banjo's up there, probably as the like top five characters that they would pick for an American audience.
Yeah, like Banjo
But
has been requested dang while.
for Japanese players, I don't think they want Banjo. I could be wrong. I probably don't know anything. I don't know anyone from Japan, as I said. I don't speak the language. So yeah. So I don't see a lot of people talking about him other than the people in America. Kind of like how everyone was like, "Oh boy, we want Isaac," and you like realize it's a small population in Europe over there that have just been wanting Isaac for like the longest time, and you're just kind of like, "Oh, I see." Because, you know, you think everyone wants Banjo at this point, but in reality,
Oh yeah, by the
actually,
way,
like did everything.
We could have put assist trophies on this list. We just didn't.
Oh yeah.
Since it ain't happening.
Yeah,
sorry,
no, we don't.
Waluigi,
Trophies are
Ashley
happening.
and Isaac fans or
I
Shadow.
wanted Waluigi in Smash,
maybe DLC
and then when
pack
everyone
too.
complained about him not being in Smash, I didn't want him in Smash anymore. So it's just me. You want to talk about Banjo because since you have him on the list, I just been bashing on them, saying that they're not gonna happen. But I mean, go crazy.
Yeah, so I'm actually not sure if both Banjo and Steve have a chance of happening. Hence why I didn't put them in the same row. But see, I'm looking at your list, and I feel like none of these characters, just hypothetically, if Fighters Pass 1 really is the last Fighters Pass, I don't feel like any of these characters could end it. Like, super hype. Except Steve, but I feel like Steve would be an E3 thing. Like
Steve is the final
would either
character.
be Minecon or E3. So I think Banjo would just be the perfect last reveal, yeah. Since he's very well requested, but Microsoft doesn't really give a shit about him. So
and then again, we got Bayonetta. I don't know if that was a very good send-off for DLC.
Yeah, but she was the top voted. So people wanted her.
Yes. I mean, it's funny, I saw so many lists for Bayonetta, like unrelated. I've seen a lot of videos over like, oh man, top 10 characters for Smash Brothers, like sometime before Smash 4. Or like it was during Smash 4 probably, but it was just like, oh yeah, Bayonetta, but the only problem is that she's rated M, but that didn't stop Snake, but she's sexual, so we can't have her in Smash. And I probably just no, I was gonna say we probably demonetized the video when I said sexual, but then I was like, wait a second, we don't get paid. So, but oh my god, but yeah, so Bayonetta, you know, she came in, she was pretty popular. I say rated M characters are probably very likely if done right, which is, you know, where I have two of my characters from. I think one of them is rated M.
And that's a great segue, Minato.
Yeah. So, wait, are you done with Banjo, by the way?
Yeah, I got nothing else to say, really. I don't know.
Yeah, so,
If they're gonna put him in, he's gonna be the last reveal.
Okay, yeah, so I definitely agree with that. But, I have to say, so when I say rated M, I mean, I think 3 of these might be rated. I don't know. I need to check the ratings for some of these. But I'm gonna get the weakest link.
I think Nier is.
Yeah,
sure.
So I'm gonna get the weakest link out of here, right? And it's Scorpion, right? So Scorpion, he's probably like the least likely out of all these characters to get in. Well, I don't know.
We got
Jibanyan. Yeah, I was gonna say Jibanyan, but I have hope. He's child friendly or whatever, so I think he's there. But but Scorpion, right? So Scorpion is very gruesome. You know, he's all over the place. He's probably one of the most, you know, up there characters in terms of like fighting games. If you were gonna say like naming out fighting games, you would name like Street Fighter, Tekken, and then Mortal Kombat, right?
Then
so
Smash.
Mortal Kombat is up there, right? As iconic fighting games, and they created the ESRB, so
yeah, like they,
you know,
and yeah, like Mortal Kombat's really the only fighting game that's left, kind of, since this.
Yeah. Well, the thing is though, is that I'm like kind of like showing.
It's like, what else is there?
I don't think like even though I predicted Scorpion, right? Even though I predicted Scorpion suffers like the exact same thing I think Banjo and Kazooie do. And it's that I don't know very many Japanese people that I do not speak to because I don't know Japanese. I don't know any of them that probably
Mortal
like
Kombat
Mortal Kombat
franchise sales real quick.
Because Mortal Kombat, God, what systems is it for? Is it because like when I think of Mortal Kombat, I think of Xbox, but that's because I played it on Xbox.
I don't think
it's
of
probably
Xbox.
It's probably PlayStation also, right? So. I mean, maybe Mortal Kombat might be popular in Japan, but I don't see a lot of Japanese people playing it.
Okay, 35 million sales in total.
Wanna know what's popular in Japan right now? Fortnite. Fortnite.
Yes.
Crazy. Can we get a Fortnite skin, like the default skins?
Okay,
but anyway.
For best-selling fighting games of all time here, Smash for 3DS and Wii U's #1, then Brawl, then Ultimate, then Street Fighter 4, then Tekken 3 and 5, then Melee, and then Mortal Kombat.
Okay, well, Mortal Kombat's up there.
And then you go a little bit farther down, and we got Dragon Ball Xenoverse. So,
yeah, Goku for Smash, dude.
Goku for Smash.
Okay, well, we already got Urchin, though, but...
Close enough.
Close enough. Okay, so Scorpion, right? Scorpion is, you know, like, you would... I know you say that he probably won't work to make it like because you know he has to feel like he's coming from Mortal Kombat,
it's like
right?
Bayonetta still works since I don't know she still is a little profane as you can get for an E10 rated game, and her fighting style is still conveyed very well. I'd say I've never played Bayonetta, but it looks to me that it's she was represented really well compared to a lot of the other characters in Smash. But yeah, no, Scorpion, like Mortal Kombat's just literally, the entire game is just known for being incredibly brutal with these fatalities and just like tons of blood and stuff. So I don't know. I don't think it can happen.
To me, it can work. I mean, like, Metal Gear's known for its guns, but
it's known for its guns.
Yes, it's known for its guns. I mean, mostly it's stealth, but I mean, Snake has a gun.
Well,
but
yeah, he has rocket launchers and stuff.
Yeah,
but like Mortal Kombat, you just hit someone once, just like with anything, and it's just whoosh, just like blood everywhere.
But I mean, like, I feel like it can work. I'm sure,
just,
like
cracking
because I mean, like he punches. You know, he has his standard punch. He has to get over here. I mean, like, I feel like he works. Like if you just put him into Smash Bros, he works 100%. If you just take out the blood, I mean, if you take out the blood, you don't lose anything. Other than
I agree, but
you know,
what will his final Smash be?
There's this one fatality that he does.
How do you make
okay,
Scorpion final Smash that isn't like super brutal?
Yeah, so basically what this is one fatality, right? I can't remember. Basically, he teleports you to hell, right?
Yeah, okay.
But you don't have to.
Well,
you don't have to state it.
He
just kind of like.
I
mean, it's just a demon that comes out, but I mean, it's just like a lava world, so it's not like explicitly said, you know, it's hell, but it's the nether world or whatever it's called, right? He drags you down, and he like sets you there, right? Can't remember if he like chains you up or something, but he takes off his masks, right? And there's this skeleton there, right? So then he just breathes fire on the person. I feel like that could just be like there. Like, I mean, like not all the fatalities are bloody. Like classic Scorpion, one of his fatalities, he just kind of like rips off his you know, mask, and then he just looks over, breathes fire. But I mean, the person turns into a skeleton, but there isn't any blood. So I mean, I feel like that could work minus the skeleton. Just have the person blast off or something. I feel like it can work.
Okay. I don't know.
But then again, the thing is about Scorpion, I mean, Mortal Kombat 11 is coming out. I can see it happening, you know, to promote.
That's the time.
And I think it's coming for Switch also. Yeah. So then, yeah. So I think it can work out. However, I do see like his popularity, like even though he's popular, I think it's just because I live in the United States is the reason why I think he's popular.
Okay, I need to look at these.
I don't know
Mortal
anything
Kombat
outside.
sales
Okay, I don't know anything outside the United
in
States.
Japan. Thank you, VG Charts. Shoutouts to VG Charts. Alright, I'll look at Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat X. Mortal Kombat X? What do you mean zero sales in Japan? What is that supposed to mean?
Did
it not release in Japan?
Ooh, first chances.
Hold on. Oh yeah, no, it released worldwide. I guess they just don't count it on VG charts since just
maybe they just don't lie. Maybe Japan doesn't buy Mortal Kombat. Maybe they sold it there and then they were like, yeah, no, 0 people bought it, you know?
Okay.
Maybe they knew it was bad.
Okay, hold on, wait.
Okay, if we're done bashing Scorpion's chances, can we move on to a character on your list?
Yeah.
We've gone through 5 characters so far.
Yeah, just on VG charts, none of these for Mortal Kombat list the sales in Japan. So, so yeah. Okay. So we're halfway through yours, are we? Yeah.
I mean, unless we want to swap back and forth.
Yeah,
so
let's go back to one of mine. Okay, so we talked about Banjo, we talked about Heihachi, Steve, Erdrick.
We haven't talked about Joker yet. See, so Joker, I think he's pretty popular. He had the Smash trailer, so I'm assuming he's gonna be in Smash.
Yeah, you know, maybe.
Yeah,
it's hard to say at this point. We'll just have to wait and see tomorrow.
Alright. So, what do we want to do with the other characters? You're gonna bring up.
I want to talk about Capcom characters. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I couldn't decide between these two, and I don't think it's gonna be a Monster Hunter. Actually, let's talk about Rathalos Hunter first, since I don't think it's gonna be a Monster Hunter character at all. 0% chance. Since Rathalos is already in the base game, they would have put in a Monster Hunter character, but they didn't.
Alright,
the time for him or her in Smash is over.
Okay,
for now.
So why I think Rathalos Hunter is gonna be in this, because it's kind of the same thing.
Also, bold move to say Rathalos Hunter, not just Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Monster Hunter, but I just put it's Rathalos Hunter because I chose specifically the Rathalos, you know, the Rathalos Hunter skin.
It does look pretty
Rathalos. Cool. Yeah, no, it's the Rathalos armor or whatever. It was actually a Mii costume.
Yeah, it was a Mii costume. That's right.
I don't know if it's still a Mii costume, is it?
No, there's no third-party Mii costumes.
Okay. Yeah, so, Gino, but...
yeah, the boy's gone.
God. That's big sad, actually. I never really thought about that. But
yeah,
anyway, hopefully this
is really sad when they're first data mining. Nah, it's okay. I'll put music over it, they won't even...
Okay,
they won't even do it.
They won't hear anything. Okay, but anyway, Rathalos Hunter, you know, comes from Monster Hunter. I don't play Monster Hunter, you know, that's a running theme. I haven't played any of these
I don't
games.
play any of these.
But, I feel like Monster Hunter is big enough to be in Smash. I mean, we already got Rathalos. I can see them putting Rathalos Hunter, or just like a Monster Hunter, just in general, just anything from Monster Hunter and Smash at this point as a character. I do believe that the chances are lowered because Rathalos was already in the game. No Monster Hunter in the game. It's like, oh, alright, well, I guess we only got Rathalos in it. But I feel like Rathalos Hunter, or just Monster Hunter, is what I should say. Right? It is very likely, because, I mean, I feel like Monster Hunter is one of those top games. I mean, mostly in Japan. And, and here's the thing about Erdrick also, which we forgot to mention, is that pretty sure Dragon Quest is like the biggest appeals in Japan.
Oh yeah,
right. Sure. I mean, there's like only like a small following in the US.
Using Erdrick in Smash would definitely sell a bunch of copies outside of Japan.
Yeah. So the reason why the argument for Erdrick being in Smash works more is what I forgot to mention than Banjo being in Smash is because even though You know, they have like the kind of same circumstances where they're popular in one area, but they're not.
I don't know, man.
We
I
don't
looked
know
it
if
up.
they're popular in
Banjo's
the
still
other
pretty
area.
popular in Japan.
Right? Oh, really?
Yeah, 500,000 for like late 90s. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, what I was saying, right, is that basically, guess what? Sakurai is Japanese, and I think that
Well,
you know, Smash, where Smash was made in Japan, right? So that means that the Japanese also have a slight advantage whenever it comes to getting characters that they want. Minus not K, but Ridley. R.I.P. Decidueye. But that's why I think Erdrick works more in favor than Banjo. And I can see the same thing with Rathalos Hunter, except I think Rathalos Hunter or Monster Hunter, the series has more of appeal and like around the world than Dragon Quest.
Yeah,
so
Monster
I feel
Hunter's pretty popular lately.
So I feel like,
and it is big on Nintendo consoles.
I feel like at least the Monster Hunter himself will be playable. I mean, you do bring up a good point with, they should have already done it, but I feel like it's still possible. So
it's like, yeah, we already got Monster Hunter boss music, boss area. It's like, I don't know. I think it's too late.
Alright, so we were talking about Capcom characters?
Yeah, Capcom characters. So I couldn't decide between... I knew I wasn't putting a Monster Hunter on here, so I couldn't decide between Phoenix Wright or Leon Kennedy. But I realized, hey, Resident Evil 2 Remake just came out. So now would be a very good time to promote it. And if there's like DLC or something, that's even better. And it could come to Switch, who knows. But at the same time, Ace Attorney Trilogy is coming out soon. And Ace Attorney has large history on Nintendo consoles, which I do believe is important when selecting character for Smash. Believe it or not. So yeah, we have all these like kind of gritty characters like that are kind of more realistic. I think they might want like if all these characters really are gonna be third party and kind of edgy. But, well, not all these obviously, since we already have Erdrick, possibly. But I don't know. Phoenix Wright might be a good choice, and he would have an interesting moveset. And Resident Evil is real popular. I don't know. I don't have a lot to say about Leon.
Well, okay,
I just got a feeling about Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, so Phoenix Wright, like, I won't deny he's probably extremely popular if I had to guess. I mean,
and also, hey, we don't have a visual novel character.
No, we're staying in Rampa, man. But okay, anyway,
nor do we have a horror character.
Okay, so if you count Bayonetta,
that's not horror.
No, man.
That's a beat 'em up.
No, that doesn't count. She's horrific, and especially in Smash 4, dude. Like, she destroys the competition. Do you not like the Smash 4 should be classified under as a horror game. Yeah, because every time you go online and fight a Bayonetta, it's probably like scarier than like most games out there. Yes. But anyway, yeah. So with Phoenix Wright, I have nothing really much to say about him. I mean, he's up there. Capcom pushes him a lot. He's pretty popular, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, but Ace Attorney could use that popularity boost.
Yeah, definitely could. Also has that.
Also, I don't know if it's called Ace Attorney Trilogy, but it's like Ace Attorney Collection coming out for Switch.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for the silence.
I don't think we're gonna get both of them.
Yeah.
We're just
no.
Gonna get one or the other.
But the thing is though about Phoenix Wright is that personally, I wouldn't really care if he was in. I mean, that's just me. But Leon Kennedy over here, on the other hand, I was gonna put him on my list, but then I replaced him. Gosh, who did I replace him with? Okay, so I think I might have replaced him with Rathalos Hunter. Either that or Heihachi. But I just said earlier that I replaced Heihachi. I replaced someone with Heihachi. But I replaced Banjo and Kazooie and Leon Kennedy with Heihachi and Monster Hunter. But Leon Kennedy, I would love to see him in Smash.
Let's not forget you have Dante too.
Yeah. We'll answer that. But
funny how we chose 2 different Capcom characters each.
Yeah, what do you know?
Crazy. Yeah, Capcom's gonna want to get on this DLC.
Yeah, so Leon Kennedy over here, right? You know, me, I never really played Resident Evil, but I watched my older brother play it all the time. Specifically 4, which is where, Leon Kennedy is like the main character of it, and he played it all the time. So I watched Leon Kennedy, do all this stuff. The only thing that I think is preventing any Resident Evil character from getting in is the fact that they're just regular dudes with guns. It's like trying to put a Call of Duty character into Smash.
I don't have enough like Metal Gear.
I'd say Metal
knowledge.
Gear.
But I don't know. But no, I was gonna talk about Snake.
Okay, we're talking about Snake now.
I don't know, Snake is kind of like a normal dude. I don't know.
Yeah, no, but
I don't know. He might have superpowers. Who knows?
He's a stealth guy, On the other hand, over here,
I don't know.
Leon Kennedy is just
Sakurai can do
he's just an average dude. I mean, you can have bazookas in the game and chainsaws, but like a lot of the stuff is just kind of gory. Yeah, but I feel like the knife would just. I don't know would they allow a knife?
Yeah.
I mean, they allow swords, but
they have swords.
They have like pries open
into
fucking,
zombies.
Like
Nikita missile.
I feel like this is one character in Resident Evil. I know he's like this giant zombie, but it's like a giant blob. I feel like if any character was gonna get into Smash, I mean, he'd probably be. I mean, the way I just described him makes him sound like he's probably like just like a minor enemy, but pretty sure he might be like one of the main villains. But this zombie guy, then I mean, I haven't played Resident Evil in forever. I didn't even play. I watched my older brother play it, but it's this one zombie dude, Wesker's in Marvel vs. Capcom. That's right, Marvel vs. Capcom. Wesker's the main villain. Wait, we can look at Marvel vs. Capcom move list, maybe
Phoenix Wright is also in Marvel vs.
But then he also uses a gun in there, so I don't know. I think Wesker is like super soldier guy, but I don't. If I remember correctly, Leon Kennedy's just an average dude who so happens.
Oh
to
yeah, no,
zombies.
Snake's kind of like a super soldier too, right? Isn't he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is, but
I don't know.
I feel like
play Metal Gear this year.
Yeah, okay, so the thing is about Resident Evil characters that they're just dudes with guns. I mean, you got that blob guy and Wesker who are like super soldiers. Like they can work a little better because they can just throw punches. It's a lot more believable. They don't rely on guns because this is a giant zombie dude and it's a giant man. I don't know, Wesker's pretty tall. But I feel like definitely Leon Kennedy or Jill Valentine would be the picks for a Resident Evil character. Resident Evil just struggles, in my opinion. For
Leon's just the most popular.
Yeah.
I looked at a Leon moveset the other day. And I saw it heavily just used the knife, basically. But I don't know. They could figure something out.
They could also have
create a cool moveset.
Rivals of Aether type thing, like Shovel Knight's moves. Where he gets like coins and then he can trade it for a weapon or something. They could do that with Leon and have like the salesman or whatever. There's this like dude. I don't know why. I don't know like anything about him. I just remember my older brother would always run up to him and like talk to him to buy guns. But basically, it's just this dude. He's just there 24/7. He's like he just appears on different points in the map where it's like. You could be alone on an island, and he could be on one side of the map and goes to the other. He's just a mysterious force, right? Goes, and he would just go, "It's like, how you doing, stranger?" or whatever, and he like racks up a huge thing. I forget the exact line. It was something like that. It's like, He says stranger. I remember that, but that could be part of its moveset, right? And then also Leon and Resident Evil 4 also has like a dog companion dude. I don't know if that's spoilers or not. because because I mean at this time, because you don't I mean, you get a choice. The dog at the very start of the game, you can either kill or save the dog, and then later in the game you get him as a partner in one boss fight or something.
I think I might have heard about that.
Yeah, so
some
pretty
context,
cool.
I don't know.
But yeah, so if anything, I'd say probably Phoenix Wright was probably more likely on your list than anything else. Do we want to move on to like
Let's
Dante,
talk about Dante.
Or do you have something else?
Yeah.
Okay. So why I put Dante on here is because first of all, I mean Dante is it's gonna be kind of hard to work his guns in, but I keep saying it's gonna be hard to work in guns because they don't have them on Snake, but I totally forget that you have Bayo, yeah.
And Joker is like
ritual guns.
If they don't give Joker a gun, then what the hell are they doing? Like guns were a new addition to Persona 5, and it's used in his he uses a gun for like one of his special attacks and shit. It'd be a really cool mechanic, so they gotta have it. Put guns in Smash 2019.
Alright, but the thing is, Dante is very gun heavy. He's a trigger happy character. He uses guns all the time. He shoots rapidly, but he has swords.
Make it cartoony, right?
He has swords, and I feel like his swords.
Like he's got a lot of personality.
Would also be there. Yeah, no,
he's not like
definitely does.
Even in terms of the game.
Yeah, no. So yeah, there's even a death battle with Bayonetta and Dante. What do you? Wow. Wow. Yeah, so the thing is that Dante is actually probably my favorite character to play in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Right? Wasn't that?
So Dante was pretty fun. I used to spam his guns all the time, right? The thing is though is that one of the main reasons why I put him on here is because Devil May Cry 5 just popped up in relevancy because they finally decided, hey, we're making that, guys, and I feel like Dante would definitely be up there because I mean they could also add whatever that guy's name is, the main character in the fifth one. God, I don't even know, but
Virgil,
maybe. I think that might be his name. It could also think it might have started with an N, but I might be hallucinating. Yeah. It's like Nero or something, I think. I don't know.
Whatever.
Okay, but yeah, those are. Yeah, no, they would definitely go with Dante because he's the main character in like the past 4 other games. But I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but I remember playing Devil May Cry 3 or 4, I forget which one, like once when I rented it, and Dante was in it, so I was like, yo, I played him in Marvel vs. Capcom, might as well try him out, right? So I think Dante would be an excellent pick. His hype is high. If he's revealed, a lot of people would jump up and down for him. He's personally a character I would like to see be done in Smash. I'd say the only thing that's holding him back is that if they're gonna have to go with a character from Capcom, I don't know if they would go with him or Phoenix.
Yeah. Also, I don't know who it was, but someone that worked on Devil May Cry responded to like a statement the other day where like he responded to people asking for Dante in Smash, and he's like, well, if you want him in Smash so bad, then oh god, what did he say? But it was literally like 3 days ago.
No. Oh, I'll let you think about that.
Hold on, let me search this up.
Anyway,
yeah, so the game director for Devil May Cry 5 was interviewed and responded to Dante and Smash questions and said, well, that's the thing, Devil May Cry has never been on a Nintendo platform, so it seems like the first thing to do would be to get Capcom to put Devil May Cry on a Nintendo platform in some way, shape, or form. whatever game that may be. So I don't know.
Very
Based on
true.
that statement, I mean,
Yeah.
that gives us a lot of insight. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, we don't know
Yeah,
what
no,
this kind
that's
of
very
thing.
true.
He could be confirmed. Like that could just be like a fucking
No, I feel like
reverse
the thing
psychology
is,
type thing.
has there been
Dante
a character
could be-
in Smash yet that hasn't been on a Nintendo console?
I don't think so.
I mean,
But
like,
even
you could
Cloud.
say Joker, but Joker was
Joker's
there
in
for, like,
Persona Q.
yeah, no, he's there in Persona Q. But
And Persona 5 could very well be coming to Switch.
Yeah, no, Persona Q is a spin-off, right?
Yeah, Persona Q2 is... It's either coming out or it's already out. It's on 3DS. Yeah, it's a spin-off. I don't know what the hell is even like...
So, I mean, like... I know, so the thing about Persona Q is that, you know, it's just like, he's in it as, like...
And there's Shin
one of the
Megami
characters,
Tensei
but-
games on Nintendo consoles.
Yeah.
Persona's part of Shin Megami Tensei. So...
Persona's a spin-off. Cool.
Crazy.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, did you know about that?
What?
The whole Dante thing?
No, I did not actually.
Okay.
But I know someone else brought it up.
Good to know.
Someone else. I mean, what do you call it? God, what was I gonna say?
Don't worry, I
I
can
don't
edit shit out,
remember.
it's fine.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what I was gonna say, but I know that Dante over here, Christ.
Yeah, looking at
No,
Capcom
I heard-
has
I
a
heard
lot of
something.
characters.
I heard something about Dante like not too long ago. It was like a month or two ago. But it was something about Dante being in Smash. I think the director
there was
might have
a
first
leak,
said it the
like,
same way.
way
No, not
back or
the
something.
leak. Yeah, no, I know the leaks, but I know like the creator or whatever, the director.
Maybe he was like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it was-
Dante would be pretty cool in Smash.
Yeah, I think he said something
And
about
then
it.
people probably bombarded him with like people asking him, yeah, do it. And then he
Yeah,
just made
do
a
it.
statement a few days ago. I think that's pretty likely.
Probably. Yeah, I don't
We should
recall
move
100%. Yeah, we should move on.
You could either talk about 2B, Crash. I kind of want
let's
to talk
go
about
with
2B.
Crash. Oh, okay, 2B. Okay.
Let's talk about 2B.
Okay, 2B. So,
It's interesting how you have two Square characters in the same
Yes.
row.
Yes,
That's
I
what I
didn't
wanna
think
know.
that through. I didn't think that through, but you know, whatever. That doesn't matter, right? Thing is though about 2B is that she's pretty popular in Japan. I have to say, like,
Yeah, Nier is
there's that
huge.
one. Yeah, no, there's that one list I saw with
Nier is
Rex
like
being on
Persona
top.
level.
So I'd say Nier. I mean, she's already cameoed in Soul Calibur, right?
Yeah.
So
See,
I mean, I feel like
that's one thing that makes me think she's not happening. Aside from Urgic already being
I don't know, man.
a
Link's
pretty
still in Smash, but
definite-
he went into Soul Calibur that one time.
That's
I
very
mean, I
true.
don't know.
Why don't we just get a Soul Calibur character then?
Cool. But Soul Calibur has been on the Nintendo system.
Yeah. But
Yeah. So I feel like definitely 2B is very popular. That's probably like the only reason why I put her on. Also, more female characters.
See,
because
2B
none of
I
these
could see
characters are
happening.
female.
as like a Fighter's Pass 2.
Would you like to say anything else about 2B? Or?
Not really, I just think
Yeah, no,
their
I
chances
guess.
are very slim.
Yeah, I could see that, but I feel like I don't know.
Also, Rip Gino, by the way. Gino
Yeah, no,
and
Rip Gino.
Sora.
Yeah, no, I don't think Sora's happening.
I think while we're talking about Square Enix reps, we should probably talk about those too.
Yeah,
Yes,
so Sora, I feel like there's just too much.
again, I
complicated
think
stuff.
Urgic's like 100% basically.
Yeah,
So I don't think we're gonna get any other Square reps aside from Urgic.
yeah, probably.
Gino's too niche.
Yeah, no, Gino's just
all these
his
characters.
dream died.
Unless they
during
remake
the Smash Ultimate
Mario
hype.
RPGs, not happening. Sorry, Gino fans.
Yeah, no, I thought
I think
Juno
he'd be
was
cool.
possible up until like midway through Smash Ultimate, where I was just kind of, oh, wait a second, I I see where this is going. And then after Smash Ultimate, I was like, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. He has no chance being in Smash ever. It's too late at this point.
But yeah, as for
He's had like
Sora,
6 games to actually put him in.
I think like if Sora was in, he would have been announced at the Game Awards, honestly, instead of Joker, since that would have just been the perfect time. Kingdom Hearts was literally coming out in like 10 days. Not 10 days, more like a month.
And then Smash Ultimate was releasing that night.
But yeah.
It would have hyped everyone else up to buy the game.
Yeah, but, I think Joker's probably gonna release, like along with the other Persona 5 news, coming next month.
The thing is, though, about yeah. So the thing is, what were we saying again? Sora? Yeah, no, I don't think Sora is happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see it. Like, I know it came out, not Persona. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3, but
licensing.
I just never really saw. I saw it. Like, I saw, maybe.
Goofy. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's very.
It's the iconic trio. Come on
now.
Though I think Sora could be very likely for a second Fighters Pass.
Yeah, for a second one.
Yeah, let's talk about Crash.
Okay,
Crash,
so
another huge gaming icon. Also, but one thing about my bingo here, I also had Tracer at one point. And I was gonna talk about how they could have both Tracer and Crash, since it's both Activision Blizzard.
Whoa.
So yeah, that would have been cool if they put like either one of them in. Then I think that raises the odds for the other a lot for like a second Fighters Pass, or even just one, since it's technically like two companies. It's weird. It's one company, but at the same time it's two.
So yes, with Crash Bandicoot, right?
Crash is very relevant.
Yeah, no, I would really love to see him in. He's getting that racing game, man.
People love the guy.
Yeah. The thing about Crash though is that I don't think you'd know, but they actually whenever Crash Bandicoot went to Japan, right? Like after being released in America, right? Crash Bandicoot, I believe, is an American-made game. Thing is that America, they only have like 2-3 characters that are actually made outside of Japan that's in Smash right now, and that's K-Rool, Diddy,
and Dark
Samus. So that's not looking too good for odds. But I mean, Crash Bandicoot's pretty iconic. But the thing is about Crash Bandicoot is that he's also, whenever he was moved to Japan or whatever, right? They actually changed his model and like how they advertised him, and they made him more, I guess, cute or family friendly, because they didn't want him to not be
Oh yeah, I'm looking that shit up right now. I remember that.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're gonna keep that.
Did they change his entire model, or was it just the cover?
I don't know if they changed.
I think they might have changed the whole model.
I think they might have changed the model, yeah, because I think I remember seeing this one specific scene where he does something, and then they were like, yeah, no.
But yeah, looking at these sales, Insane Trilogy did not sell very well in Japan. 0.07 million on PS4 compared to 1.09 million in North America. Sold really well in Europe. Jeez. Most of these sales are in Europe.
Alright. Well, I feel like Crash
I don't know, I think Crash is big enough in other parts of the world to warrant being in Smash, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, if Bayonetta can do it, so
like Dragon Quest like Dragon Quest is like
Only Japan. Really?
If he aside from like Lucas, like he would be the most like, I guess, I don't know, Japan only character in Smash. Just like Japan kind of drives Dragon Quest sales, I feel like.
Yeah. Do we want to keep discussing Crash?
Yeah, no, just final thoughts on Crash. I don't know.
I say he's
like Banjo status, kind of.
Yeah.
Like if Banjo gets in, the next like classic character people are gonna be talking about is Crash.
Yeah.
And like I said, Crash is really relevant with CTR and Insane Trilogy.
Oh boy, best for last. Okay, so we got in between
Jibanyan and Porky.
And Porky or Jibanyan. Which one do we want to go with?
Let's talk about Jibanyan, since you know it looks kind of crazy. It's a weird idea, a Yokai Watch character, but it kind of makes sense. Weirdly enough,
I see.
It's like, hey, they want to promote Yokai Watch, maybe? Here's
Yokai Watch, what, 4?
Yeah, it's coming to Switch.
I think it came out. Didn't it already come out, or is it still trying to come out? I don't remember.
Yokai Watch 3 just came out, I think, in America.
Yeah, no, Yokai Watch 3 just came out in America, I think, so, but I mean, Yokai Watch 4...
Yokai Watch 4 is not
December,
out
right?
yet, I don't think.
Not yet? Oh, okay. Because I know there's like a trailer.
Yeah, it's coming out in spring, it says, in Japan.
Okay.
No release date for America yet.
Okay, well, I mean, that's understandable, but I mean, I feel like if they're gonna push Yokai Watch, you know, in the West, they're gonna put Yokai Watch in their face.
Hell, I'd play Yokai Watch if they put Jibanyan in Smash.
Thing is about Yokai Watch, though, is that when it first released in the West, like, it was very niche, straight off the bat. Like, I don't think very many people actually, like, liked it. I mean, I did. Because I was like, oh boy, Pokemon.
Honestly, weirdly, out of all these rows, I think your most likely one is Heihachi, Joker, and Jibanyan. Very strange.
Maybe.
This to me, at least.
Okay, but yeah, no, Jibanyan, I think... I mean, he has the appeal in Japan also, but then Yokai Watch is also supposedly dying in Japan.
It needs to be revitalized.
Yeah, no, it needs to be revitalized. I mean, they kind of killed it, because Yokai Watch 4, there's this whole time skip thing, and they made Jibanyan look really ugly. I don't know, I was very lost. I didn't play the second game all the way. So I got very confused, but they're bringing some sort of, like, the gameplay in Yokai Watch 4, there's some sort of time travel thing. And I see Nate with his Jibanyan, which is also another thing. I'm willing to claim the spot for Jibanyan if like they also reveal like Nate as like instead of Jibanyan they're like, oh yeah, Nate is the character for Yokai Watch. I'm willing to still accept the bingo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
just anything Yokai Watch.
I mean, yeah, but I mean it's just like I'd say Nate. Like a Pokemon trainer Nate would be my dream, but it's probably more likely just to get Jibanyan.
Yeah.
I feel like Jibanyan, it was like the thing about Yokai Watch is that it was like how the Pokemon boom was for us in like the 90s and stuff. That's kind of like Yokai Watch went through in like 2014 in Japan. They just kind of like blew up.
Yeah.
But then it's kind of settled down.
Come back, man.
Yeah, no, it's like it's in its Ruby and Sapphire stages. It's lowest of its lows right now. I think Ruby and Sapphire were like the lowest points for Pokemon, right? Because after the first 2 generations, it went down and then it went back up with Diamond and Pearl and just kept going up and up and up. And it took a little dip every once in a while, but I mean, it wasn't like. Yeah, but anyway.
It's weird how big X and Y was actually, going off topic a little bit. But I
mean, it was the first one released worldwide. But basically, Jibanyan, right? He's pretty iconic. I'd say the only problem is that people probably don't like Yokai Watch.
No.
That's the thing, because people booed it at the Nintendo Directs that I see, like all the people booing it. I'm like, geez, I'm like, Do you really have that much animosity
Look, he's a
against
cute character.
Yokai Watch? I mean,
he could have
like,
a cool moveset, I feel.
Jibanyan, yeah, no, he does an aura, I guess is like main move, so I mean, like, who wouldn't want him? He fights cars, you know,
That's
like,
cool.
yeah, no, like trucks. Yeah, man.
Like
he fights the trucks. And he fights
Not
a lot
JoJo
of trucks.
cars.
Yeah, not JoJo cars. I mean, he did aura, but I mean, it was, yeah, no, it was against a truck, but, you know, Jibanyan is pretty cool. I personally, probably my top 5, along with Steve. I'd say I'd be really happy if Jibanyan got in.
And I would not be mad if Jibanyan got it.
Yeah, so I mean, the only thing
also,
is that
oh shit,
people...
I forgot about Steve. They could promote
like...
Minecraft Dungeons.
Oh yeah,
Minecraft that's Dungeons. A thing. Minecraft Dungeons is this year.
Yes, Minecraft Dungeons.
We need to fight off the Hytale.
Oh yeah, no,
people.
yeah, no. Hytale gets into Smash before Minecraft. God, but yeah, no. I feel like Jibanyan is definitely likely. I highly doubt he's as likely as some of these other characters.
Yeah, but it's weird. It's like he's kind of likely in a way though, because out of franchises, Nintendo, or it's not Nintendo.
Yeah, but I mean it's level 5, but it's really only been on Nintendo consoles
that they would want to promote. We got like Dragon Quest, we got Rhythm Heaven, we got like Mother. I guess I don't know. They could promote Yoshi, and then we got Yokai Watch.
Yeah, no, Yokai Watch is level 5. And they have Professor Layton, and there's a lot more people probably wanting Professor Layton in Smash for some reason. Whenever I look up polls, Jibanyan or Professor Layton.
I don't know.
And people vote for Professor Layton. I don't know. I feel like Professor Layton would be pretty similar to Phoenix Wright in terms of just like overall.
I feel like he has a sword. I thought he had a sword.
I mean, he probably has a sword.
And he's like a puzzle game character too. So
yeah, but I mean, I feel like they're pretty similar.
Maybe, I don't know. This is the fact that they don't usually
type
fight.
People. I mean, he's an attorney.
They had a crossover. For goodness sake.
Crossover. But yeah, no, I feel like Jibanyan though. I mean, Yokai Watch has only been on Nintendo consoles, so I feel like it increases his chances a bit. I feel like Yokai Watch just kind of came out at that awkward time. Like, I mean, like it came out and was super successful. You know, good on them. You probably wouldn't know about Yokai Watch if it didn't come out then. But I feel like if it came out around this time, or maybe even like before Smash 4, if it would have came out and it would have boomed, I'd say Jibanyan would have higher possibility. But since Yokai Watch is kind of dying, I don't know if they can like revitalize it. Hopefully Jibanyan gets in.
Also, one thing I'm glad about your bingo, you don't have a Fire Emblem character.
I was actually thinking about putting Aldegard for a second, but then I was like,
what if it's not what's her name? Edelgard,
whatever. I don't know.
It's like, what if she's not actually gonna be like the main character though? Then what? I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
The lolly dragon in the chair. That's the character that we're getting. Or we could get
Fire
like...
Emblem DLC's not happening, guys. They don't need to promote Fire Emblem, okay? They're gonna promote another Nintendo series.
Like Mother. Okay,
there
we go.
Yeah, there we go. That Nintendo series is gonna be Mother. Mother Trilogy coming to Switch. Y'all guys thought it was Metroid Prime Trilogy. That was gonna be the trilogy this year. Nah, we're getting Mother Trilogy with all 3 Mother games. And Porky is gonna be in Smash to promote it. And I have so much evidence that proves.
Okay, before you dish out any evidence, I'm just gonna say probably your least likely character on your list.
I know. It's kind of a hopeful thing. For those who don't know, I'm a big Mother fan, and Porky in Smash would make me very happy.
I might rearrange my bingo actually. Not gonna lie, but I mean.
I'd give that to you. I'd give that to you since you didn't know the whole Dante thing.
Yeah, man. So, and plus, I need to slap Minecraft Steve in the corner. No, I mean I knew she was square, but it just slipped my mind.
Yeah.
You know,
Also, you just made this today, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
I made it.
I
made
this over the span of like 2 months.
So. Yeah, no, I made it as soon as I got home. Oh yeah, by the way, the only reason why I put 2B right next to Erdrick, right, in the at first is because we needed to move Steve, who so happened because we had the exact same list with
yeah, I had a feeling we'd both have
Joker.
Steve, Erdrick, and Joker.
Yeah, no, we had to move that. Yeah, so to prevent, because I mean, if I would have kept it,
both a win. If we both get Steve and Erdrick.
And then if one of us changes, if one of us changed it, then the other one would have probably won. If that was the case, then it'd be kind of like, oh, what the heck, So we're just gonna change it up.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start dishing out that Porky evidence.
Okay.
If you don't mind. Alright, so there's no Porky spirit in Smash at all. After being a boss in Brawl, he's just not even here at all. Meanwhile, they brought back Ridley from Brawl, and also the other boss from Brawl. Like, just correct me if I'm wrong, but Porky is the only boss from Brawl. Okay, we got Rayquaza, but Rayquaza's a spirit. Porky's the only boss from Brawl that's not in this game. And, however, I'm not gonna go into Mother 3 spoilers or anything, but there is there's like an icon that you can set for your Smash Online. It's the absolutely safe capsule in which Porky is in at one point in the game, but he's not actually an icon. There's just this fucking pod that he's in at one point. So it's really weird why they would include that. Perhaps a tease? Implying that he will emerge from the capsule and become playable as a character? I don't know. Mother's 30th anniversary is this year, so that could warrant a Mother trilogy or Mother 3 localization. There are like no Mother 3 remixes that were added in Smash Ultimate. We just got Magicant and Four-Side remixes. And like I've said, Nintendo's gonna want to promote one of their series. And it's not gonna be Fire Emblem. That's all.
That is all.
I'm sorry, I'm very passionate.
Okay, yeah, so
I
wouldn't mind Porky being in Smash. I'm fine with it. I mean, I don't know anything about Mother really, other than I played the one with Ninten in it for seconds. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I didn't get that far. I fought like my first enemy and just kind of gave up. I was just like, yeah.
You fought the lamp and just stopped.
But yeah. So with Porky, right? Yeah, I just, even with all this evidence, I don't know, man. You can keep dreaming.
I don't know, man. There's a lot pointing towards it. I don't know, Finn.
I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, actually, I probably would have kept Poochie on this list if the Direct was in January, but since Poochie's here, it makes me think there's not going to be a Direct next month, which is when Yoshi is releasing. So that would be the prime time to promote Poochie. So I don't know. It's weird. It's a very weird situation. I think it's been a really long time since we've had a February Nintendo Direct.
This video is getting a little long.
It is. I feel like it's an hour and 10 minutes.
So I feel like, do we want to state any predictions for Nintendo Direct, or do we just want to?
Yeah. First, I want to give an honorable mention to my boys over at Skyrim. Shouts to Todd Howard. What are they called? The Dragonborn you play as, I guess. I don't know. I'm surprised neither of us said a Bethesda character in general.
Yeah.
Not Doomslayer.
I mean, I feel like.
And Skyrim is huge. Elder Scrolls is huge.
I don't know. I feel like if they do add,
and it's on Switch.
Skyrim. Honestly, if they add Skyrim, I'm just thinking how cool it would be to be like if you could be the Dragonborn and you could just run up, and it's kind of like Squirtle or like Mario's, Flood. And you know how they just charge it up, but instead of charging it up,
Yeah,
it's like a cooldown.
It's like I don't know if
And
you remember
you just run up and you just do a free throw dom.
I don't know if you remember
Waluigi
Waluigi in that one Project M mod.
Yeah, that's basically what it is right there. What do you know?
Yeah.
And that would be so cool if you did so many. Dude, I can just imagine Dragonborn just running off the stage and just doing a Fusro Dawn, just having the person just go into the blast zone. That'd be perfect.
Be pretty cool. But it didn't make the cut.
Honestly, it'd also be pretty funny because if you try to use it on if you try to kill like Ness or Lucas with Dragonborn, it'd be really cool if like he did no damage to them because the reference is just that you can't kill kids in Skyrim. So.
Okay, so direct predictions. I don't know. Probably gonna see a Joker gameplay trailer. It's gonna be like Joker thieves his way into Smash or something. I don't know.
Crazy.
The stage is gonna be the fucking casino, and we're gonna get lots of good music. Hopefully with lyrics. And we're not gonna see a newcomer tomorrow. I don't think, aside from Joker. Yeah, here, if you want, I can just like show your updated bingo card right now or something.
Yeah, alright.
And we're getting 3 Houses news. We're probably gonna see a little bit of Animal Crossing. We're gonna see Danganronpa Trilogy, Spyro Trilogy, maybe Metroid Prime Trilogy. I don't know.
Trilogy.
Yeah, I feel like I've said
the Ace Attorney trilogy.
Just a lot here.
Yes, it's the year of trilogies.
Honestly, yeah. Might see Pikmin 3. Could see it happen. Also, wait, one more thing. People say they're gonna put like Sans in or something. No, that's not.
Sans.
Like Undertale doesn't need like. This is Nintendo choosing the characters. It's not like, oh, Sakurai's like, hey, Sans would be really cool in Smash Bros. I think I'll decide to make a DLC fighter. Also, I love Undertale. No, this is Nintendo. It's gonna be like, okay, what other big companies can we get here? What games can we promote? It's like, nah, they don't need an indie. Shovel Knight's the Indie Assist Trophy. That's all we get.
Also, near Automata, right? Automata, right? Is not on a Nintendo console. It's another thing.
That's true. It's coming to Xbox though.
Yeah, and we're getting Xbox Live.
Oh yeah, wants. I want Rex. I want Minecraft Steve, Dio, Goku. I don't know. Overwatch character would be pretty cool.
Want Steve, Jibanyan, Rex, and Pyra.
Also,
any Xenoblade character in existence. I'll literally take anyone. Like, even the monkey in Xenoblade 2, I'll take it. You know, whatever.
Monkey?
Yeah, the monkey, the T-Rex, man.
Oh,
you know?
the gorilla.
The giant gorilla, yeah, man. Yeah, I'll take anyone from Xenoblade. It doesn't matter, Xenosaga. Just take anyone. Just anything Xeno related.
It's kind of weird how much they're like giving love to Cosmos as of late. Actually, could we see possibly a Xenosaga remake?
Honestly, a Xenosaga trilogy or something would be pretty.
Okay.
Trilogy. All right.
Well, any last words? I guess.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Also, by the way, anyone still watching play Persona 5? It's a good game. Alright.
Also play Minecraft because Steve's gonna be revealed.
Minecraft is a cool game. I know.
Yeah,
I haven't played it. I don't know.
Man, it's pretty niche.
I just heard about it the other day, but it looks really fun. It looks really fun.
Okay, well. Let's say this is probably where we should end the video.
Yeah, direct reactions coming soon. Stay tuned.
Very bored.
hoping to make more videos, maybe a Pikmin Let's Play, perhaps?
Hopefully.
So, that's it. That's all. See ya. Bye.